Hello everyone, in this video I will solve this exponential equation that looks very difficult but it is very simple. We have 2 to the power of x plus 7 plus 2 to the power of x plus 5 equal to 160. To solve this problem, you have to employ the laws of indices, which is telling you that when you are adding two terms, it means that there is a multiplication. So I have to write that this is the something as 2 to the power of x multiplied by 2 to the power of 7, because multiplication means adding it to get x plus 7 again. Plus, coming here, I'll have 2 to the power of x multiplied by 2 to the power of 5 equal to 160. Now, you've now noticed that 2 to the power of x is common. You have to factor it out. When you factor it out, we shall have 2 to the power of x into, we are left with 2 to the power of 7 here, plus 2 to the power of 5. Because when you divide this term here by 2 to the power of x, we are left with 2 to the power of 7, plus when you divide the second one again by 2 to the power of x, we shall be left with 2 to the power of 5. Everything equals 160. Then again, you shall be having 2 to the power of x into 2 power 7 means 2 times 2 times 2 into 7 places, and that will give us 128. When you multiply 2 by itself into 7 places, it must give you 128. Hence, 2 to the power of 7 is 128 plus 2 power 5 means multiplying 2 by itself into 5 places, which will give us 32. So you have 32 equals 160. And when you add 128 and 32, you shall have 160 equals 160. And since 160 is common on both sides, you can divide both sides by 160. And when you do that, you shall be left with 2 to the power of x equals 1, because 160 divided 160 will give us 1. And to solve this further, you know that this one can be written as 2 power 0, because from the laws of indices, anything raised to the power of 0 must give us 1. And because the base is 2 here, I must use 2 to raise to a power of 0 so that the bases will be the same thing. And if the bases are the same thing, you can equate their powers. Hence, since this is 2 and this is 2, I shall write that x is equal to 0. And that is just the solution to this particular problem. For more tips and tricks, catch me on the YouLessons app page on TikTok at YouLessons app.